We're driving cars on a Mars tonight. We're blasting up to the stars tonight. We wanna go, go. We wanna go, go.
Hi and welcome back to Discover with RAA Travel. Well, today's show is packed full of ideas that you can use to start planning some things to do and places to see. There's a trip to the Whitsundays in Queensland, a visit to Queenstown in New Zealand, and Alex does the award-winning gourmet food tour of the Adelaide Central Market. For me, I'm partial to holidays that don't require much effort. You know, luxury resort style. Resorts are great because they have everything you need close by. Restaurants, bars, pools and activities. Well, what if I were to tell you there is a resort that floats? Check this out. Celebrity Cruises are the only award-winning resort at sea with a star rating from the prestigious Forbes Travel Guide. Which means they are right up there with some of the world's most luxury hotels. Celebrity's Edge series ships have a unique outward-facing design to give guests more of a connection with the sea, and the views are breathtaking. There are so many accommodation choices, ranging from staterooms with infinite verandas to two-storey villas with plunge pools. And then there's the thing that'll really blow your mind. The magic carpet. A spectacular outdoor dining and lounge venue that hovers out over the water and travels up the side of the ship. There are up to 32 food and beverage experiences in total, and all of them are crafted by a Michelin star chef. And when the eating and drinking is done, then there are a whole bunch of holistic experiences you can do, because we all need a little self-care. There's a fitness centre, a spa, a barber, and heaps of places to relax and unwind. The Celebrity Edge will be making its way to Australia this December. But where does this floating resort go, you may ask? Well, there are 250 itineraries ranging from the Caribbean and Europe to Bali and New Zealand. Speak to your travel advisor to book the best one for you.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a little bit chilly. So let's get out of here and head north to the beautiful Whitsundays.
Welcome to the Whitsundays. You could just imagine yourself here, out on the water, with not a care in the world, taking it all in.
Today we're on a cruise with a difference. There are no tourists, it's just you and your crew. And if you choose, you can be the skipper.
This would have to be the easiest way to sail around the Whitsundays. Bare boating lets you escape into the big blue at your own pace and itinerary.
Tim, what's bare boating? It's not boating in the nude, is it?
No, yeah.
Some people think that when you say it.
It depends. I mean, you're out here on your own. So if you do want to sail around nude, go for gold. But yeah, basically coming out, chartering a vessel for yourself, with you and a few friends, and skippering yourself. So you choosing where you want to go and what you want to see around the islands.
It's not just a day trip, is it?
No, that's it. I mean, normally our average charter is about 7 days. If anything, that's not enough time for the amount of stuff to see, the beautiful walking tracks. You've got one of the top 10 beaches in the world, Whitehaven Beach, which is just incredible. Spending the night under the stars with your mates, it just doesn't get better. Generally, you'll find before you book a holiday, you'll have a lot more friends than you realise because they all want to come with you.
This boat isn't going to sail itself, so it's all hands on deck as Captain Tim gets me up to speed.
So what I'll get you to do is just untie this small rope here, and then, yeah, we're good to pull the sail up. Yeah, that's perfect. We're good to go.
Tim is giving us a guided tour of the local hotspots, and our first location is Langford Island, a local gem. But first, I've got to anchor us up.
Well done, Mel.
This is living.
Langford Island is one of the more secluded spots in the Whitsundays, which means you don't have to fight the crowds for a slice of heaven. And when you reach the top,
This is just giving us a beautiful view of Langford Spit. We've got Hook Island over here, so that's the second largest island in the group. Barley High, this little one here, and then just over there is Hayman Island. And if you look over there, of course, there's our boat. Little
it
Cayman.
does. The snorkelling around here is great, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a fantastic place to go snorkeling.
The fringing reefs of Langford Island are small, but if you're lucky, you'll spot plenty of fish or the odd turtle. And how's this for magic? Your own stretch of sand without a stranger in sight. After an active morning, lunch beckons. Each of Go Bareboating's vessels are fully equipped with all the necessities. A fully equipped galley, gas stove, oven and barbecue.
Wow.
But if cooking is the last thing you want to do, Whitsunday Provisions can cater a banquet fit for a king, queen or captain. Doesn't get much better than this, does it?
No, it's pretty good.
The best thing about bareboating is that you don't need a licence to take it up. Experience helps, but if you're new to the nautical world, fear not. They'll give you a half-day lesson, and once you're confident, they'll leave you to your own devices.
Weather should be good for the next couple of days, and we'll see you soon.
Okay.
Cool. Enjoy.
Thanks, Tim. Bye.
Well, it's all mine now.
There's always something exciting and wondrous about the land of the long white cloud. Tegan Nash is in Queenstown to show us a bit of fun and adventure. Kia ora, welcome to New Zealand. Aotearoa, land of the long white cloud, and this is Queenstown.
The Earnslaw is a 100-year-old steamboat that takes you over to Walter Peak. We did the sunset afternoon session, which means we got a buffet dinner when we arrived.
17 years I've been skipper on the boat here, but so a fair while, done this trip a fair few times.
What do you love most about it?
Meeting the people that do it.
If you come over in the day, you get to meet all the farm animals too.
Hello.
Then it's time for food.
We are at Oxbow and we're about to do some super fun activities.
We've got a full-speed jet sprint boat.
A jet sprint boat.
So it goes 0 to 100 kilometres in about 2.5 seconds.
Experience all the thrills and action in one spot. From water to the mud, this is the ultimate off-road experience where you'll dip, spin and get pretty dirty. Let's clean up a little, from wild adventures to wineries. This is Amersfield Winery, where we indulged in the degustation. We had food that came out that looked like moss, there was smoke and other lavish dishes. A fun way to unwind after an adrenaline-filled morning.
Oh, wow.
Now that we're fueled up, I think it's time for a little more action. You can't visit Queenstown and not go up the gondola at Skyline.
We're about to go luge, hence the helmet. Look at the view. Beautiful. Oh yeah. Wait for me! And that's how it's done. Can you
you tell me about the zip line we're about to do?
So we're 450 metres above Queenstown, and we're going to get amazing views of the lake, the Remarkables, and we've got the steepest zip line in the world.
In the world?
In the world.
I'm excited. Let's keep to the theme of flying. The best way, in my opinion, to see Queenstown and to get down the bottom is to paraglide.
Whoa. I think we're running off here. It's pretty cool.
Skyline offers all the activities, and once you're done, the Dairy Private Hotel is a stone's throw away, with unique rooms, drinks and snacks on hand, and views of Queenstown like this. It is the perfect spot to unwind and stay when you visit Queenstown. Another day, another adventure. We're going rafting with Queenstown Rafting. I've heard it's pretty wild. The drive down in the bus is pretty spectacular and also kind of frightening, but they have skilled bus drivers that take you pretty close to the edge. Gear up, get briefed, and let's hit the water.
Start paddling, stop filming.
This is your sign to get out there and explore Queenstown. It certainly does not disappoint.
So, you've booked a holiday to New Zealand and you've decided to do a bit of walking, or as the Kiwis call it, tramping. Here's some do's and don'ts of what to wear. Don't wear cotton. I know, we've all been told that it's breathable, but it holds a lot of moisture, so you'll get the chills when it's wet and you'll feel pretty sweaty when you're getting hot. Do wear polyester, nylon or merino wool. These fabrics wick sweat off the skin and dry super fast. Wear sturdy pants, as trails can have, branches, things, nature, whatever. Those yoga leggings, they tear. Take a rain jacket with you, one that folds up into almost nothing. Make sure that it is breathable and waterproof. You don't want to feel like you're wearing a plastic bag. And finally, the key to being comfortable on any walk or hike is layering.
So the important thing about layering is to keep you comfortable, warm and dry. Now your first layer wants to be well fitted against the skin, not too loose. You want it to trap heat efficiently. Your next layer is going to be your mid layer, which is going to provide you extra layers of insulation. And that can be a fleece jumper or a slightly heavier weight merino wool garment. Your third layer could be a down jacket or a layer of synthetic insulation, and that's going to trap heat very efficiently and keep you warm in much colder conditions. And your final or fourth layer will be your raincoat. Now that's going to keep you dry and stop the wind getting through.
Well, you've got all the gear to wear. What about the shoes? Elpis spoke about that in episode 10. Check it out on 7+. Anyway, for me, I am famished, so I'm off to the markets to do a food tour. Bye. The Adelaide Central Markets has been around for 153 years. With 70 traders, it's one of the largest markets in the Southern Hemisphere. But who really cares about that? I'm just in for the food. And one way to sample a lot of food, well, it's to go on a food tour.
The Central Market Discovery Tour is a 1.5-hour walk around one of the greatest markets in Australia. The food, the produce, the people, it's the centre of the culinary universe.
All right, Nick, tell us, what's a day in the life of you?
Wake up early hours in the morning, around 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I do a good 10, 12-hour shift.
So you started this morning at 2 a.m?
Yeah, and go right through until about 4 this afternoon.
Wow, that is a lifestyle. You also get to meet the stall holders, hear their stories, and there are tastings.
You gotta love tasting. So what is this cheese here?
So this cheese is my home, made in Normandy. So what you try is really the terroir, the sense of place, the cows, the apple that are falling next to it. It's just so beautifully creamy, savoury, delicious.
The Central Market has evolved over 150 years of ethnic groups coming to the market, bringing their culinary background, their mum and dad's recipes, their fruit and their vegetables out of their gardens. And so all those people, they have a history.
Something Wild is an Indigenous-owned food store. We harvest product under permits, but we also sell wild game meats. So things like kangaroo, venison, wild boar, camel, crocodile. We work alongside a lot of communities in remote areas, putting their product on shelves and in people's kitchens. Here we've got finger lime. Squeeze it and the little pearls inside are like caviar.
Oh, okay.
So as you eat it, they kind of pop in your mouth.
Oh, oh, okay.
Yeah.
They do.
Something Wild has been here for about 7 years now. Since Daniel and his family bought the company, being Indigenous from the Northern Territory, they were able to gain access to a lot more product.
I started telling those stories, and those stories go back generations.
I arrived here 25 years ago and fell in love immediately, except for the cheese offers. So, being born in Normandy, I went straight back home and started to put together my favourite cheese. And one thing leads to the next, and now I just import 10 tons of cheese a year. And so I'm a cheese tragic, and I am just so fortunate to be able to travel every day through the cheese.
The Central Market is open 5 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we get Sundays off. So we run our tours mainly in the mornings, and a tour will run for 1.5 hours. We always have a coffee, and really we picked out the gems of the market to show you, so you get the same experience that Adelaide people have every day.
With Kangaroo Island having such great produce, really tasty gin, of course, this is going to be a stop on the tour.
Kangaroo Island Distillery is one of the first gin distillers in Australia. One of the first gins that they ever distilled was the wild gin, which is made with wild juniper, which is fantastic. Would you like a little taste of that?
Of course I would, I would. So what would you pair the wild gin with?
It just pairs up so lovely with Mediterranean tonic. If you taste that, yeah, you see that it's savoury, it's warm. My favourite one is rhubarb gin.
Rhubarb gin?
It's made with organic rhubarb, Ligurian honey from Kangaroo Island, and pepper, so it's got a black pepper in it, so it has a bit of a sweet note.
Let's go for a coffee.
In a minute, we'll have a little bit of a coffee after I talk to this lovely girl here.
Now this is the rhubarb gin?
Now that's rhubarb. I'm going to slaughter those guys in a minute.
Right.
It's a lovely sweet note at the top. Then you get the honey and the rhubarb right at the end. It has a pepper kick. So, cheers.
Oh, it is sweet.
It's nice, isn't it?
That is very sweet.
Sweet, has a beautiful syrupy texture to it. Yeah.
Yum, that's delicious.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Yeah.
Right, I think I might go take Alex and Melton's advice and go grab myself a coffee.
I know you may be a regular market visitor, but coming along on one of these tours gives you the story of the people and their produce.
Now, I've only shown you a few stops on the food tour. It is an hour and a half well spent, trust me. Get online and check it out.
Nice one, Alex. That looks like my kind of fun. Well, I hope you've been paying attention today. There are plenty of deals on offer. So what are you waiting for? Get online and book now. We'll see you next time.